Okay, today we're going to talk about how royally screwed up dojo lighting has been since the Sisters update released. Now, whether you're a person unfamiliar with dojos and the lighting system, or whether you're a veteran that's going to say, Vash, it's always been screwed, it doesn't really matter because apparently there's a lot of people that seem to think that they're alone in this bug, which is kind of crazy because this has been happening to everyone for quite some time, and it is an extremely annoying bug. Although I reported it the same day it was released along with several other people, it has persisted, and so my hope is that this video can serve as a more detailed bug report and also let other people know that this bug is happening to everyone. It's not just them, and go from there. So to set the baseline, on any given room there are three primary lighting controls: key, accent, and fog. Fog isn't really the point that we're going to talk about here. Neither is accent, but the idea is there are different lighting channels in the room that these three options can affect. Now, some rooms will have key affect a lot more than accent will, and some rooms will have accent, say, take care of lighting the entire room, where key has virtually zero influence on the lighting system itself. Something that is just part of how the lighting system works is you cannot assign multiple colors to one lighting channel, meaning that key could not be black and pink, we'll say. And then accent couldn't be brown and green at the same time at different light sources in the room. Because there may be several light sources in a room, but whatever light sources are tied to key will all be the same color, and whatever light sources are tied to accent will also be the same color. It can never split. The other given that has been a thing for quite some time is that lighting in a given room should not affect lighting in another room adjacent to it. It may have a little bit of bleed through the door, which is another bug entirely, but it should never carry over, transfer, or affect the lighting in another room. Now, the current problem is that lighting can be split. As just an example here, I did a fresh dojo load, so went straight to the dojo, Firelink Shrine. The lighting here does not match the lighting over there. Now, that isn't possible because it's the same color channel. The only reason why it's possible is because it's pulling the lighting from the adjacent reactor to take over that lighting node in the key spot. Now, to give you a more visual and much better example of what is going on here and how screwy this is, I am going to give a controlled scenario in a certain part of my dojo. So I will teleport over to my dam room, and I have assigned the coloring of the rooms as follows. The top box on any given room is going to be key, and the bottom box on any given room is going to be accent, although accent isn't actually transferring or affecting any adjacent rooms. I included that for shits and giggles. So now we're in the open space room. Instead of seeing a hint of cyan at the door, we see a hint of brown, which makes no sense because that's the room up and left. And now we'll go into the room that is directly adjacent to it. And now this room is brown instead of pink, which makes absolutely zero sense. Now we'll go to the infested room, which is supposed to be default, and instead that room is pink.
What the hell?
We go back, and then it switches back to the color that it should be, which makes zero sense. So we'll head over to the black room. The black room changes to what it's supposed to be, which is good if we can call it that. But then we go back, and now this room is split. We have one light source on the door there that's remaining pink, but all other light sources on key are black. Now we enter the brown room. It reverts to every color that it should be, with no split or converted light nodes. And now the pink room is brown again, which still makes zero sense. We can see that the doors are pink though, which is odd. The black room remains in this case. We go back, and now it's not really doing anything. Now the infested room switches back to its default state that it should be, and now this comes back to pink. Now when we open the open space room, it goes back to the cyan it should be at the door, but now this room is cyan with one light node being converted to pink.
The hell?
And now the infested room is pink again, because reasons. And now this is cyan. What the hell? That singular cyan node persisted, but the nodes around it remained black, which is...
Hell?
Anyways, this should give you plenty of an idea for just how screwy the current lighting system is. Quick notes for bug reporting purposes. This has been confirmed on all platforms as far as I'm aware. The only ones I have direct confirmation for are Xbox and PlayStation, as well as obviously PC. I have yet to get a direct confirmation on Switch, though I am told it happens there as well. In regards to what rooms it can affect, as far as I'm aware, that's all of them. I've gone through running back and forth between rooms rooms like a little rat in a maze, and that seemed to occur in all of them, so it doesn't seem to discriminate. The infected lighting is only key. It does not affect accent or fog whatsoever. And then I think this wraps that up. Hopefully this is able to serve as a much better bug report as opposed to before, the ones that myself and others made the day of, since this bug has persisted and remained a pain in the ass and a fuck you to anyone who has tried to spend a decent amount of time in the dojo since then. And then hopefully this can also reach the people that thought it was just them and then just kept to themselves and dealt with wonky lighting, because it's not just you. It's a lot of us. And from what I have seen of the reports that are public, it kind of appears that people have the wrong idea. One person thought it only had to do with elevators. One person thought it didn't have anything to do with polychromes or adjacent rooms, and they were under the impression that it pulled colors at random, which is obviously not the case as I have shown here. And there's like a lot of misinformation, and so I'm wondering if the reason that this bug is not getting quashed just yet is because we have people reporting the wrong stuff. But we'll see. If you are someone who is interested in trying to help resolve dojo bugs, you should join the Discord linked in the description. And myself and many others file in reports whenever anything is found in the dojo, and we can try and tag team it together to get accurate information to submit a proper bug report instead of forum ranting and saying haha DE bad.